What's up, guys? Today I wanted to show you some gameplay from one of my favorite games that I play pretty much daily. That is World of Tanks. It is a online multiplayer game. It is free to play, and it's made by a company called Wargaming, based out of Russia. And this is the newest Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the Rhm.B.WT. It's my first game in this tank, and I'm teaming up with my buddy LSR over there and his Ferdinand, which is the most heavily armored of the three Tier 8 German tank destroyers. So I'm bringing this thing out for a run. This tank is extremely delicate. It's very light, has next to no armor, but in return for that, it's fairly maneuverable, gets a turret, and a very good gun. To get the exact stats of this gun, we'll show you right here. The penetration is 246 millimeters. The damage is 490 alpha damage, which is pretty good for a Tier 8. That's 128 millimeter cannon. It's about the same as what LSR gets on his Ferdinand when he finishes upgrading. But this is my stock gun. My tank is entirely stock. It's my first battle in the tank. And we figure we'll go up here to the north on the 1-2 line to get my tank away from frontline fights where I can actually snipe at some things, because I don't have the armor to get in and brawl. And the Ferdinand, although it has armor, it prefers to use its range and its accuracy if it can. So we're going up here trying to support this line. And always as I'm going up one line, I do try to keep my eye on my mini-map on the opposite flank, where we've already seen an enemy. And what I do here is I came down on this side of the railroad because I wanted to make sure that if I can, as long as I can stay hidden, the longer you stay hidden in this thing, the better. And what I'm doing is I'm putting this terrain between me and my enemies that are over there on that opposite flank. And now I put that building there so that way I can get up on top of this hill without getting shot coming over it. And you see that flank starting to lose, so I'm starting to try to go back this way. And I hear someone taking shots. I believe it's our T-20, so I stop to see if I can see anything. Okay, now I don't know if that was shot at me or the T-20, but I don't want to sit, hang around, and find out. So I'm getting out of there. Use that downhill to speed me up. Unfortunately, me and LSR have a miscommunication, and he spins me around. Not a big deal. And we're heading back to see if we can do anything at all to help these guys in this flank, as we see a lot of their tanks have gone this way, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to hurt this KV-5. It's got to be taken out while we can. That thing's got insanely good armor. I'll plant one into it for 446. Bit of a low roll. And we're going to hold on, see if we can get another shot. About reloaded. Come on. Unfortunately, our JTAG-88 teammate's shot gets there just before ours. And he finishes off. But the KV-5 is now out. We've killed their top tier heavy tank. They've taken out two of our top tier tanks, one top tier heavy, a top tier medium, and our scout have all already been lost. So now we're down 1-3. I'm looking to see if I can hit anything here, because those guys are all still outside of my draw distance in the south. Seeing no shots, okay. Since I don't have shots, I have to move. Now we're down to one teammate on the south. We're down 5-2, about to lose the Jag Panther. Jag Panther not going to be able to sit around for long. He's got 125 health. Can't get my gun down in time, and he's dead. Down 6-2. Fire clutch trying to take out the T-29. Don't get the hit. Alright, now we're in trouble. 6-2 and a lot of heavy tanks rolling into our base. I called for my team to try to help defend the base, since right now it's just me and LSR. And although our tanks are strong, we cannot hold this whole side alone. Luckily for us, the T-20 and the AMX 5100, I think the Black Prince is seen too. He's just so slow. It's going to take a while for his tank to get back here. But we got the T-20 coming back. We've got the 5100. LSR is going to go down there and try to put his armor to use to get me spots, since I don't have armor, but I have a gun. So we're trying to get in a position to defend our base. The T-20 is rolling up on the high road, hoping to get some spots for us. 5100 wants to get some flank shots with his autoloader. We've got a chance, and the Black Prince is coming back to help defend as well. I believe he's going to park up here Kind of like me where he can see the base, because he's too slow to have to go too many places. Well, we don't have any spots, we see things here. I try to see if I can hit anything to help this flank. No shots. Okay. Tanks are being spotted. I gotta get my gun back around. I see the T-29. Can I get a shot on him? Put a shot out. Unfortunately, I only track him. And the IS takes out our T-20. The Prot takes out our 25/2. Now we're down 8-2. It's looking very grim. LSR takes out the T-29, putting us back in to 3-8. I take out the VK-3001P, putting us to 4-8. Looking a little better, but still not too good. We got 2 tanks on their base, luckily. Alright, and here we go. Let's see if we get any shots on any of these guys. So far, nothing. I got a shot, but can't take it. He gets back in cover before I can pull the trigger. Alright, let's look back this way. No shot on any of those guys, but we got a T-34 coming over the ridge. Plant went into him for 510. A little bit of a high roll. And look at all those tanks on our base. This is going to get very dangerous. No shot on T-34. He gets back into cover. And the IS comes out into the open. Okay. Plant went into him, 505. IS-2 is going down. I think he's going to get taken out by the Black Prince. But we're close now. It's 5-8, but they are still on our base. And playing a shot into the side of the T-34 right after LSR puts one with his Ferdinand. LSR starting to look pretty low on health, and the IS takes him out. And I take out that IS out in return. Now we're down. Okay, I should have moved here. Looking back, I should have moved after I saw the IS looking at me. I took a hit I didn't need to. Put one into him. Take 2 more I really didn't need to take. I'm on pretty low health. T-34, I get lucky and he misses me hitting that overhead. Take out the T-34. Putting us to 3 kills. We're down 8-10. There's 3 on our cap. It's pretty intense right now. Reload. Put one into the T-34, set him on fire, and that takes him out of the game as well, putting him back to the garage. And all that's left now is the IS, and he's down. We're now in the lead, 11-10. Things were looking grim, but now we're in the lead. Unfortunately, my gun is damaged, so I'm going to be a little less accurate, and I don't lead my shot enough. I miss the ELC, and unfortunately, that's probably going to cost our JTIG his life, because the JTIG, although a great tank, does not have the maneuvering speed to try to keep an ELC from being behind him. And our 5100, not going to get there in time. Down goes our teammate. Now I'm waiting for the ELC to come around the corner, but the 5100 takes care of him. So we've secured our base. Now it's tied 12-12, 3-on-3. Now, I was looking at their team and looking at our mini-map, and they aren't the best guys on their team. Let's just leave it at that. They're not the best guys on the team, and all their tanks have different horsepower and top speeds. So I don't see them all sticking together, heading one direction, working as one unit. And so I'm coming down. I'm going to try to hold the flank for my heavy tanks. That's the first thought that I have. If something tries to rush them, say that Pershing comes bolting down that road, I want to be able to support their back. So I come over, position myself, looking down the road. And see, this is the communication I like to see from teams. I wish more people would do it in random battles. When you've got a situation like this, where you have to work together to win, listen to each other. And say, I tell them, wait for them. They're probably not going to stay together. Because that Prod is a slow tank. This T-2064, not the fastest, but also not slow. The Super Pershing is the fastest of the tanks they have left. I was right to a degree, but I was also wrong to a degree. So we've all decided we're going to take the defensive stand. Also, we have a Black Prince who's not going to be able to get anywhere with the speed of the 5100 or me. We're drastically outspeed. None of us are on the same speed either. That 5100 can move a lot faster than I can. Alright, so now I've decided I don't want to be up there, because if I'm staying there and something comes to try to go up that 1-2 line to our base, I'm going to get spotted, and I don't want to get hit anymore. I can probably take a shot from either the Pershing or the T-2064, but that prot will one-shot me. And if either of those two are moving together and they find me, I will get hit and killed. Okay, I heard something hit a teammate. As you see in chat here, I asked where the shot came from. I'm trying to get any information possible. Okay, he says the T-28 from there. Okay, so now we know that T-28 went to the low ground, which is smart for him. He wants to get down where he could use downhill to make him go faster instead of trying to push that thing uphill. And there's the T-2064. Now I want to make this shot count. We need this shot to go in, so I'm going to wait for it to get fully aimed. He moves, lead, and put one into him. Big hit, 582, and the Black Prince finishes him off. Alright, so now we're looking a little better. It's 2 on 3. And our Black Prince is on full health. So now we gotta wait. It's a waiting game. We got 4 minutes left to go. 4.5. Our Black Prince has never got a chance of making it there to cap. And he's our hit point pool. And we don't want to leave him alone because his gun doesn't have enough alpha damage to fight of these tanks one-on-one if they've got much health. So now I'm going to come up here and try to make sure nothing's coming over that ridge. And okay, there's the Persian. We found him. And he gets behind a rock before I can aim. And unfortunately my tank's not heavy enough with enough horsepower to break through that house all the way through. So I'm sitting out here, and as you see, I'm trying to keep him just outside the edge of my view range, thinking one of my heavy tanks might spot him. I don't want him to see me, and if I can't see him, he can't see me with the view range circle. The 5100 wants to deal with the T-28 first, but I don't know where he is, and I'm not going to fight that thing frontally, not with 346 health left. Unfortunately, the prot saw the 5100. Now I don't know if the 5100 had some things hurt and couldn't communicate to us that he was seeing him, because we didn't have him on our markers. So we're looking to see if we can hit him. I don't know why it's being jumpy here. It's interesting. Okay, there's the prot. So I'm trying to get going back downhill, try to get some speed up and save our Black Prince, because he will lose a frontal fight with the T-28. And I tunnel vision a little bit here, and there's the Pershing. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna get hit here. He hits me, I kill him. Unfortunately, he breaks my engine, so now this Black Prince is being the aggressor. He's got to win this fight one-on-one. He does have some hit points to take a few shots, and there he takes one. I just feel so helpless right there. Okay, I got my engine back, but I'm going to be slow now. And he takes another big hit. Looking not too great now. But he gets to his side. Smart Black Prince driver. Well played to him, by the way. Getting around that T-28 prot. He's going to finish him off. That's 5.3 thousand damage in a first game with this tank. What a game for a first battle. And that's my kind of battle. I love those close, well-fought fights. So much fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like it, leave and put a subscription on my channel if you could. I do a lot of gameplay videos, do a lot of Let's Plays, but I'm doing a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. I'm going to be doing updates on Star Citizen. When every update that we get, I'm going to try to do something for it. As soon as we get multiplayer rolled out to us, I'm going to do some multiplayer gameplay for that. I'm going to start a game Let's Play to put on opposite days of Fallout called Deus Ex Human Evolution, I believe it's called. Pretty interesting game. I just started messing around with it a little bit to learn the controls. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to probably do War Thunder gameplay. My basic plan is to do one Let's Play and one multiplayer gameplay a day. If something new comes out with Star Citizen, and it's not a Star Citizen day, or it's not going to be multiplayer, just expect that to be a third video. I'm going to try to stick to that schedule as much as possible. If anything happens where I can't do that, I'll try to remember to make a post, and I'll always try to put out at least one video a day. The reason my channel had a bit of a slump there is I've had no internet for about a week. We're gonna have about a week with no internet. Some personal problems came up where we're not gonna have internet service, but it's coming back, and when it comes back, I'll have better internet than I've ever had. So that'll be really nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to try to put some more World of Tanks gameplay up. I've got a stock file. I just got to search through it to find the good ones. If I ever have good games on War Thunder, I'll show a little bit of that as well. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come back to watch some more. And I'll see you next time.